What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're looking at a gold farm that is extremely versatile. You can make a gold in so many different ways, and the gold per hour is looking extremely promising. It is a super classic gold farm that people have been doing for ages, so hopefully this is going to be news for you or some additional information about the farm. Before we dive into it though, big thank you for all the support on the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery. Makes me super happy that you guys are enjoying the gold guide. And if you don't have it yet, you can simply just click the link down below in the description and grab a copy. And just know that once you get the gold guide, you will get all the future updates done to the gold guide for free for life. So whenever we dive into phase 2 of Season of Discovery, I just update the exact same gold guide and I send that updated version straight to your email. So this farm right here is located in wetlands, like this entire area of wetlands right here. We're going to be killing whelplings amongst other things. So there's a lot of different whelplings in the location. First of all, you have the crimson whelplings that's located on the east side alongside the mountainside. And these are my favorite mobs to kill. It's the mobs that I focus killing when I'm running around because they can drop the smoldering pants. Now, the smoldering pants are specific from this exact whelp, and they go for a lot of gold. On my realm right now, they go for 5 gold and 69 silver. Not bad considering how relatively easy it is to get the legs. Now, all the other whelplings in common, they have the fact that they can drop the battle pet, the tiny crimson whelpling, and also the small flame sack. So this one really varies. It has a market value of 21 gold. Right now, there's someone posted it for almost 10 gold on my realm, but super nice gold on this one. The small flame sacks are mainly used for like one thing, and that one thing being the fire protection pots. So the people, I had to post them on the auctions to see, and people did buy them. But the majority of the people wanting to buy these now is for an investment for later phases, because you cannot even craft these anymore. We can craft them next phase when we can go above alchemy 150. So we don't know if there's going to be a need of fire protection in phase 2 in no murder raids, but there definitely will be once we dive into molten core, for instance. So definitely people buying these as an investment, as they're considered to be relatively cheap right now, even though they're going for almost 20 silver a pop. So outside of the crimson whelplings, you also have the flame snorting whelps, which is also on the east side alongside the mountain. And then you have the lost whelps, which is kind of all over the place, but mainly in the middle of the entire area. And then you have the red whelplings, which are the easiest whelplings to kill, the lowest level whelplings, but they still drop like tiny crimson whelplings, small flame sack. They can drop a different kind of smoldering item, the boots, but they only give +6 spirits, so they're not really interesting. Same thing with the flame snorting whelps, which drops the smoldering rope, which is a relatively bad item. So that's why I mainly focus on the crimson whelplings, because they can drop the pants and all the other stuff as well. So that's one way of making gold with this farm, just killing the whelps. Now, you can make a lot of additional gold if you have a profession. If you have skinning, you can skin all of the whelps for additional gold. If you have herbalism like me, there's a lot of really good spawns for herbs. So you have King's Blood, which is like the majority of the spawns being King's Blood in the area. And then you also have Briar Thorn, you have like Mage Royal, you even have Wild Steel Bloom. So if you get herbalism, I would advise you to also go up in the mountains right here to check for Wild Steel Bloom drops. But also, if you have mining, you're going to make additional gold, as the mountainside, which you're following, like at over 50% of the farm, like the route that you should take, you're going to see a lot of vein spawns alongside the mountainside. So it's just, the mobs are really good to kill because they can drop really valuable loot. And also, while you're running in a circle following the mountainside and then the river right here, there's a lot of veins and herbs you can pick up, as well as, if you have skinning, you can skin. If I would have to choose professions to optimize this farm, I would definitely go with herbalism and also skinning, so I could skin every single whelp. Now, these guys, they hyper, well, there's so many of them, and they're on like the dynamic respawn. So right now you can see that it's almost empty where I'm at right here. And that is because no one has really, like I don't have any competition. So if you have competition, the mobs will spawn faster, and there's just so many mobs. So at one point, there was me and 5 other people doing this farm, and finding mobs to kill was absolutely no problem. The only problem I had was that there was competition on picking up my flowers, right? But as far as killing goes, no problem whatsoever. So really good farm, and I am going to do 5 hours of this farm to get a better idea of what the average gold per hour is going to be. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, and that way you'll be notified as soon as I upload that video. But yeah, even with 5 hours, it's super RNG, because you can go 5 hours without getting the Tiny Crimson Whelpling. You can do 1 hour and get multiple smoldering pants. Like I once got, like you can see, I got 2 on the auction house right now. I got both of those smoldering pants within 5 minutes of each other. So massive RNG as well on this. But it's going to be interesting to see, and I think it's going to be a really high gold per hour average on this farm. So I still have an hour left to do before I have the number on that. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to check out the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery. And I will see all of you guys back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, have a good one. Bye-bye.